Hi, it's Ramesha here with Vocal Bliss. I hope you're doing well. And today I would like to talk a little bit about what it means to sing loud, to really sing loud in a way that is healthy for your voice and that you're not straining and pushing your voice. So first of all, I'd like to say that volume should be one of the last things that you work on in developing your technique. And let me explain why this is. So when we're learning to place our voice, to create a full sound, but a sound that's also resonant and relaxed and all these things, there's a lot of components to this goal. There's a lot of little things that our muscles have to learn to do in terms of coordination and strength and gradually strengthening the muscles and all that. And so if you start to want to increase the volume when this process is not completed, meaning when the voice is still not completely focused, still not completely full, but it's a little bit breathy and not quite well established, then what happens is you end up really yelling and pushing and straining the voice. An analogy that I often use with my students is it's like if you have a radio and the radio station is not quite well tuned and there's a little bit of static. So instead of going and fine tuning where the radio station is, that's how you try to increase the volume. And yes, you hear the sound better, but there's also the static is also increased. So trying to increase the volume of your singing without having first placed correctly your voice is like doing that. It's like turning up the volume instead of fine-tuning the radio station. So here's what I suggest you do. Practice all the exercises. You can find a ton of them here on my page, on my channel. Practice the exercises, but always with the idea that you're trying to relax and not push. So pull back from volume. Don't be too attached to sounding loud for now. Make sure that you do things correctly in a relaxed way. Make sure that when you go into your upper register, when you go into your head voice, make sure that your throat is open and relaxed. It's not tight and tense. But do it in a moderate type of volume. It doesn't have to be super soft, but don't try to be loud. As soon as the voice starts to be well placed, one of the things that you'll notice is that the volume automatically increases. And this is good. This is how you want to increase the volume. As you relax and expand and open, there's more resonance. And resonance means using your body, your throat, your pharynx, your sinuses, all the parts of the body as sounding boards. And so this is why the sound increases in volume. It's because you're relaxed and the vibration of the sound of the voice is able to go into all these areas and get amplified. I don't know if you know this, but if you could hear the sound of your voice as it comes out from your vocal cords, it's pretty thin. It's not a very big sound. What makes the voice loud is the chest, the head that we use as sounding boards, and so they amplify naturally the voice. So this is why it's important to learn to sing in a relaxed way so that the sound can travel into all these areas and use them as natural sounding boards. So no matter what exercise you decide to do for your voice, whether it's in your low range, in your high range, or in between, transitioning between the two, make sure you don't push. Focus rather on enunciating your vowels to make sure the sound is full, and then relaxing. Use your diaphragm, use your belly muscles to support the breath. Make sure your chest doesn't get tense when you breathe. So there's all these different things, and I can't really explain it all in a video, but the most important thing is don't try to be loud too soon. Once all these elements have been well established and the voice is really solid and stable, then it will be automatic that as you want to be louder, you will just increase the pressure coming up from your belly muscles and the voice will be louder. But it's not something that you do by straining or squeezing any muscles here. It's just a matter of breath, and it will be more of that. I can never stress this enough, because a lot of people ruin their voice by emulating maybe their favorite singers who have gone through vocal training already, and they sing loud, they have maybe a loud voice. And a lot of people are fixated with volume, but volume really has to wait until all these elements are in place. So I hope this was helpful. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.